as we get ready for our next race, which is a combined grid. The Orange Aero Pre-83 touring cars and the Laser Tools Pre-93 touring car championship races. We can give you the grid fairly shortly, but earlier on today Ian caught up with a few of the drivers down in the paddock.
Right, here we are, as you can see, in Park Fermé. Qualifying has just finished for the Pre-93, Pre-83s. We're going to chat with that man over there in a minute, very shortly, Dave Griffin, because he's on pole position by some margin. But somebody I wanted to chat to is this man. Let me have a quick... Stuart, can I just grab you for a second? It's good to see you. How are you?
All right, yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm very well. How's qualifying?
Went quite well, I thought. Yeah. Just, pleased with it. Yeah.
It's good to see you again, back racing with the Tomcat.
Been out of it for a little while, so I thought, why not? Give it another go.
It'd be nice to dust the old cobwebs off, is it?
Yeah. I'm hoping my grandkids are watching this now at the moment, by the way, so
well, I'm
hello
sure,
to
I'm sure they will. Say hello. Yeah, there they are. There is.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from the race, Stuart?
Don't really know, because I've not raced with this series for a long time, so anything above halfway would do me. I'm out for a bit of fun,
Out for a bit, until the lights go out, and it's all right. That's it. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
It's great to see you, mate. Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us as well. It's great to see you too.
Thanks, Ian. See, I said Tim Dodwell wasn't the oldest driver here this weekend. The older statesman is Andy Smith in his Honda Civic. Let's have a look at the grid then. Dave Griffin in the BMW, who we just heard from, is on pole in a lap in qualifying 9 seconds quicker than everyone else. I'm not quite sure how he's done that. I've never seen a qualifying margin that big before. Alongside him is the reigning Pre-83 touring car champion Stephen Primet in his Mark 1 Escorts. Second row, Stuart Tranter with the Rover Tomcat Turbo. Rare car these days, alongside 179 Mark Spence in his beautiful Mazda RX-7. Row 3, a familiar face from earlier on, Mike Seaborn in his Jaguar XJS. He's doing the Pre-93 touring cars as well this weekend, lining up alongside Sam Goodwin-Laidler at the wheel of his Vauxhall Astra GTE. Great variety on this grid. Row 4 is Andy Sheraton, number 56, with his BMW E30, the Laser Tools livery car, alongside number 81 Mark Chollerton with a Mark II Escort RS2000. Row 5 is another Escort, that's of Jason Christie, number 10, alongside number 9 Graham Myers. He's in Pre-93 with a BMW M3. On the 6th row, 117 Will Davison. He's in an E30 BMW. That car's running in the Pre-83 touring cars. The grid's mixed in together. Alongside him is Mark Osborne at the wheel of his Triumph Dolomite Sprint. Yes, Mark Osborne, not David Osborne. Error on our entry list there, sorry about that. He's in a Triumph Dolly Sprint. Row 7 is Mostin Rutter. He's in a Vauxhall Firenze alongside Jake Margulies, driving the Alfa Romeo GT V6. I believe he's now driving in both races. It was meant to be his dad David taking over for race 2, but Jake will now drive in both races with the Alfa. It's an Andy Rouse lookalike car, that one. Row 8 is number 13, Andrew Smith, 80 years young, at the wheel of his Honda Civic, and Gary Fletcher alongside him in the second of the Vauxhall Firenzes. Row 9 is number 6, Anton Martin. He's at the wheel of a Ford Escort Mark III RS 1600i. And alongside him will be number 51, Jason Andrews, sharing that BMW with Josh Smith. This weekend, Josh will drive in race 2. And at the back of the field, we will have Peter Millington. He's at the wheel of a Hillman Avenger. We may well see Byron Aldous in his VW Corrado as well. He missed qualifying. We'll have to wait to see whether he's rectified his problems and can make it out to make up the grid to 20 cars. Support vehicles into line at the back. Green flag is waved at the back of the grid. 5-second board is held aloft, waiting for the red lights to come on. Pre-83 and Pre-93 touring cars, combined grid, the red lights are on. Quite a long hole on the red lights, but we get underway. Now, what sort of start is David Griffin going to make from pole position in the BMW? He's made a fairly decent one. Look at Mark Spence coming up on the outside in the Mazda RX-7. Stephen Primet moves across to take the line. Griffin and Primet together into the first corner. They're already clear of the field. Oh, Spence ploughs off in the RX-7 onto the grass. That's a great shame. He manages to rejoin without spinning, but he's lost a few places down towards the back of the field. Mike Seaborn's got away well, so has Sam Goodwin-Laidler in the Astra. It's Griffin who leads. Second place is the Escort of Stephen Primet. Stuart Tranter in the Rover is up there in third position. as they stream their way out towards the back of the circuit, out into the country. Goodwin Laidler's up to 4th in the Astra. Mike Seaborn in the big Jag is in 5th position. That's where he finished in the Jaguar Challenge race earlier on today. Jason Christie's made a good start. The Mark 1 Escort up there, passing Mark Osborne's Triumph. Then we've got Mark Chollerton and Graham Myers. So they all filter their way out of the Shell hairpin. A bit sideways there for Will Davison in his BMW. Last couple of cars make their way through. They slow for the chicane at Britain's. The left, the right, then the left again. Will Davison side by side with a similar E30. He passes Andy Sheraton. It's just down the road from the Cadwell Park circuit in Lincolnshire, the owner of that Laser Tools BMW. Mark Spence fighting back up the outside there in the RX-7, using the power of the rotary engine to get through. Great to see a Rover Tomcat out there. We should have seen 2, as we said, but owing to illness, David Nixon having to cancel his entry. There's Graham Myers with his E36 BMW. Charge their way up the hill towards the right-hander and Druids. Griffin leads, Primet second, both leading their respective championships. A lot of different subclasses down the field, which we'll pick up on later on. Mark Chollerton in the 81 Escort there, clear of Graham Myers. Chollerton, a builder based over in Norfolk. Jason Christie running well here in the number 10, snaking a little bit under braking there for the right-hander at Lodge. Myers under fire from Spence. Had that off at the start. Griffin leads from Primet by 1.2 seconds, just under, at the end of the opening lap. Tranter third, then Goodwin Laidler. Seaborn 5th in the Jaguar. Then Jason Christie in a rather tail-happy Mark 1 Escort is in 6th position. He's gained 3 places around that first lap. Mark Osborne's gained 5 places after a relatively lacklustre qualifying for the black Triumph. He's just behind.